Hey everyone, I hope you're having an amazing day. It's Mark Wiens. I'm in Chiang Mai, Thailand, and Chiang Mai is maybe the capital of night markets in the entire world. And so it is a Sunday night. I am at Talat Pratu Tha Phe. This is one of the biggest and the busiest night markets in Chiang Mai. It runs the entire length of Ratchadamnern Road, which is right in the center, the heart of Chiang Mai. And so this evening we're gonna go on a food tour of the night market in Chiang Mai. We're just gonna see what we find. We're gonna eat some delicious food, and I'm gonna share it all with you in this video right now. This particular market is open every Sunday and it starts at 5 p.m. It's right now, it's exactly 5 p.m. So they're just opened up. Most of the vendors are here, but still sort of organizing, setting things up. There's a mix of almost everything at this market, from souvenirs and clothes, trinkets and lanterns and lights. But mainly I'm here to just sample the food, and we're gonna see what we can find and try to eat some of the mix of things. And I'm still waiting for my friends Tom and Joel, who are gonna come also hang out tonight, but we got here a little bit before they did. I wanted to get here right as they open. The market opens, so that I could get all the shots, but they should be joining me soon. Anytime I see a cart that's loaded with this much meat, in this particular instance sausage, there's no way you can walk past it without ordering a few skewers, and it is just smoking away. You can see the fan is blowing the sausage under there, the fat is just burning down, it's just smoking away. It smells so good. Most of what's hanging on the bar is Sai Krok Isan, which is it's an Isan style sausage, but then she also has some of the northern sausage, which is called Sai Ua, in two different shapes. And so I got one skewer of the Isan sausage as well as the northern Thai sausage. We'll just taste them both to taste the difference. Okay, this is the Sai Krok Isan. Oh wow. That is a big bite. It's so good though, just bursting with fatty juices. And for Sai Krok Isan, you have to chase it with a chili because that's just pure meat, as opposed to what we'll see in the next bite of the Sai Ua. So I got a chili. Oh, that completes the experience. It's so good. It's so juicy. Wow, that's tasty. And then as opposed to the Sai Krok Isan, which is, there's no spices within the sausage itself, but you eat spices, you chase with spices, like the chili. This one is the Sai Ua, which is filled with spices already within the ground meat mixture. So there's lemongrass in here, there should be chilies. There's our little oh yeah. Oh. Sai Ua is so good. You catch the lemongrass. This one is quite a fatty mix, but it is juicy. Well, there's no better way I could think of to start this night market food tour in Chiang Mai. Now, the market is still pretty quiet, well, very quiet compared to what it's gonna be right now. You still have lots of space to move around. Yes, still the vendors are still setting up, but I can guarantee in a couple of hours, especially when the sun is fully down, the market will be packed. So it is good to come early if you are weary of just single file crowds. We ended up walking all the way across to the other side of the market. Actually, we started on the kind of like the end of the market, but this is actually the front at Pratu Tha Phe. So this is the front gate here. So this is where you normally come into the market, and it's just now almost 6 p.m. and it's just starting to get really busy. The hard thing about this market is it's so huge and so sprawling, and it goes down so many little side alleys and into little temple courtyards. And so within lots of little temple courtyards, there are little food courts, just an everlasting supply of Thai snacks. And so we saw the giant pan of bubbling, buoyant pork balls. In Thai, they're called luk shin mu. And she informed us that they are 100% pork. So it's just pork that's been like ground very smoothly and made into little balls. They boil. You can just see them all just like buoyantly floating around in the wok in the water. Then she scoops them out. She serves them to you fresh over some lettuce. He puts on a little bit of toasted garlic and some of the sauce, which I think should be a little bit sweet. That looks really good. We gotta try a hot, fresh pork ball. It's so soft and tender, yet not mushy. Very kind of neutral tasting, and just, I got a piece of Chinese celery on that bite. And also the sauce, which is a little bit sour, a tinge sweet, and a tinge spicy. But you can taste the quality, the freshness of them. You can tell that's just pure pork. That's delicious. It's very mild in flavor, but you can taste just a hint of black pepper, maybe even white pepper. Oh, there they are. สวัสดีครับ หมูยอ
ใช่ อร่อยนะ
What's up, Tom?
What's up?
What's up, JJ?
That's so good. You know what? Have to try.
Warm and sour.
The last one
Sour?
Sour,
Okay.
spicy.
หมูยอ
I've already had some lukshin and some cyclop.
Oh,
Okay,
หมูยอ
I'll
นึ่ง
taste it. Thank you.
I would love some sight war.
It's like a Vietnamese sausage.
polite.
Whoa.
They really take care a lot about people around them.
Oh, that's nice.
I'm just joking.
Okay, okay.
That is ironical.
Isn't it kind of like that German?
Yeah, it's like Leberkäse.
Leberkäse.
Yeah.
Leberkäse. Yes, that's it. What it is.
It's like the Thai version of German Leberkäse,
Yep.
but spicy.
And it has a little bit of a pepper, black pepper taste.
Yeah.
But like
Sour,
so-
vinegar,
เจ้านี้
spicy.
ดังมากนะ
It's kind of just like the pork ball that I just ate, just in flat, like square form. Yeah, สวัสดีครับ
I need to try first
Something that you have to eat, especially at this market, is called kai bam, and it is it's a grilled egg. It's like an omelet. It's like a trough of egg that they fill up into a banana leaf little trough boat, and then they grill it. They have a few different toppings. One of them is mushrooms. One of them is I'm not even sure, of a bunch of different imitation crab. But then it slow grills as she kind of stirs it with a stick, and so that's kind of like a new form of an omelet that you should eat at this market. We're gonna sample it. It's kind of stuck into the trough. Oh, it's like a juicy omelet. It's very juicy, but I mean, apart from any other omelet, it does actually have the flavor of the banana leaf, the baitong.
Oh, totally.
The roasted banana leaf just embeds into the omelet. Other than that, it's just like a juicier omelet.
Yeah.
It's actually pretty good. How's that egg, Tom?
Pretty good, pretty good. I got the one with a bee.
Oh, the
What a-
bee hive?
Yeah.
The bee, larva?
Yeah. It's quite good actually.
Hello.
It doesn't taste like bee though. No honey taste, but very eggy.
This is another version with a different topping that we got, which is bee larva. Oh yeah. The larva is very creamy. The egg was interesting and pretty good. We're moving on, and now the market is just getting packed. But we're on our way to eat more food. Joel just got a passion fruit shake. This is just pure passion fruit blended with ice. Oh, that's just like perfectly tart, nice and sour. Just a tinge of sweetness, and you've got the crunch of those seeds. Thanks, man.
Sour.
Yeah, that's just pure and good. Yeah, look at all those seeds. Oh, it's great. It's so packed, yeah. Especially at this time, it's just like single file.
Yeah.
You're just in a line going through the market.
ใช่แล้วเขาก็ปิ้งแล้วก็ใส่น้ำ very traditional any oil it's nature oil from
Kind of stuck together. Help me.
Glutinous.
ร้อนไหม ร้อน
Get some air intake, some air intake.
Yeah, so it must be thick then if it's
Nice.
whole
Sticky
tea
rice.
like that.
And it is black sticky rice or purple sticky rice, which is made into a little pancake, and then she sizzles it over the hot griddle. She adds on a variety of toppings, including sesame and sugar. It looks almost exactly the same as a piece of beef jerky. Oh, that's delicious. It's really gooey and glutinous, but at the same time it's crispy because how it's been fried. It's sweet. You taste the sesame seed. Yeah, that's fantastic actually. It's really good. ขอบคุณมากครับ So we're off to just explore more and to get some more food.
Anything
Smelling the barbecue over there.
Nice. I'm sure there's some hot.
ไข่ปูอ่ะ
ปูอ่องครับปูอ่อง
ปูอ่องกินกับข้าวเหนียวจิ้มอ่ะ
ถูกต้องแล้วครับผมครับผมมันเคยเห็น
This will be perfect. At the back of the temple food court area, there is a man who is making ribs and they smell so good. Oh, he's chopping them right now.
Okay, sit down. Same or the same?
You choose it.
เท่าไหร่ครับ
180 ค่ะ
180ครับนั่นครับ
มาร์ควิน
มาร์ควินใช่ครับ
เราจะเข้าไปดู
ขอบคุณครับ
ปีเน็ตแต้มร้อยกว่าไหม
ขอบคุณมากครับพี่ They have a few seats, they have a few tables in the back with a few stalls that you can order from. I gotta try those ribs first and dip that rib into the dry chili flakes.
ไม่ได้ลูกไม่ของเราลูกไม่ได้ครับ
Those are pretty fatty, oily, delicious. You can taste the dark soy sauce, which is kind of caramelized onto there, so kind of like roasted and caramelized. Oh, and that chili though, that's kind of like a salty, dried chili powder. That's great.
Upon tasting one, he immediately ordered seconds.
Oh, Tom did?
Yes.
เดี๋ยวพี่เจเอาให้โอ้มันหมดแล้วมันไม่มีน้ำแล้วข้างในอ่ะพอแล้วลูกมีแต่เนื้อกินเนื้อได้ไหมอ่ะ
Cool.
กินเนื้อได้ไหมเดี๋ยวเจไก่ให้นะมากินข้าวลูกมีครับเจ้าลองนะนี่แล้วก็เอาจิ้ม
Okay, the greasy barbecue goodness, man.
Thai called ong fu.
อ่องปูใช่
Thai เที่ยวหมูสับไหม
นี่ how to eat like this นะอร่อย
It looks a lot like sankaya, but these are little crab heads, as you can see. Oh, they're nice and hot right off the grill or something. But it's the crab eggs made into like it looks kind of like custardy. So you grab some sticky rice and then you just kind of dip it like a dip. Oh,
Soft.
looks like uni too, like sea urchin. So butter. Yeah, that's like that for sure. It's like crab egg custard. You've got the crabby taste. You've got the smoky taste because it's been grilled. And then it's kind of like creamy and rich.
Yeah, look at that gooiness.
and then we had a class the last 10 days also and go to
That is rich, delicious. Yeah, and still warm.
Time for another rib.
Gotta get that
Let's do that
mala.
Let's wipe up. Wipe it up. Yeah, really like the chili, the chili dry rub really adds to it.
Gute Schweinshaxen hat's auf jeden Fall.
Cheers.
Oh man, I need to get more chili.
I got a full crust. Oh, that's beautiful. That's what you want.
Okay, that's better. They add sugar to
Cheers.
them.
It's either sugar or MSG or both. Yeah, I think it is sugar.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
One bite.
one bite
The only reason you can't do a one biter is because you gotta keep on twirling it. Right, get all the meat off the bone.
roll
That is like very tasty, very fatty, juicy, greasy. I think there's a little sugar in the chili powder.
Yeah, it is.
Has a sweet tinge to it.
งมไอโซอีท
ขอบคุณครับ ขอบคุณมากครับ ขอบคุณครับ
Thank
200.
230 for one chunk. I guess we may just.
She gives
I'll get
us discount. I think this
I'll
is
get it.
the best piece.
Two little loaves here.
So we finished with that meal, but the market is just packed and it's hectic and you're just like running back and forth from place to place. So we're gonna call it a night of this food tour night market in Chiang Mai. But before we end the tour though, there was something that we had to eat. Of course, as the best dessert in the world. It's a little overpriced because of the night market, but that's okay. We need some.
Got a little gooey goodness here.
All right, guys, let's break bread together.
Oh yes, already creaming on the
On the
saran wrap here. Okay,
Well, I got a little residue on the saran. Okay,
go for the. Dude, that is a fistful of durian right there.
Oh.
Cheers. Cheers, Judy.
Oh yeah.
Oh man.
Cool.
Oh yeah. It was like hard on the outside, but it's really creamy on the inside.
Yeah, very sweet too.
Just starting to gain that complexion of bitterness. Just a hint of it. Butter, cream, custard.
Slight alcohol taste.
Because very ripe.
That's awesome.
Got so much cream.
Oh no! Robin.
Who dropped a piece?
You.
Me?
Yes,
Oh no.
yes, yours.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Like, if you ever do a food tour anywhere, there's no better way to finish a food tour than with natural cream, natural custard.
Any kind of tour.
Tom,
You
how's
should
that
always
durian?
finish with durian. Man, that's good.
Okay, and now we can call it a night. I'm gonna go ahead and end this Chiang Mai night market food tour right here. It's mostly kind of snacking food, so you can walk around. I'm still a little bit hungry, but like it's so packed that I'm ready to head out, and Micah needs to go to sleep. But it's mostly a lot of snacking foods. The food is okay. It's not like the greatest food in my opinion, but it is fun to walk around. It's a great environment. It is packed. But that also makes it entertaining, and it's definitely a great place to visit when you are in Chiang Mai. Huge thank you to Tom and JJ and Joel for joining me and Ying and Micah on this food tour today. And I want to say a big thank you to you for watching this video. Please remember to give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. And if you're not already subscribed, click subscribe and also click that little bell icon so that you get notified of the next video that I publish. Thanks again for watching. Good night from Chiang Mai. See you on the next video.